Everyone, my name is Jenny. My topic is a personal experience. It happened when I was in England. In 2007, on Christmas Eve, I had a role to play. I had to step on the stage for the first time of my life and play the second important role of the school Christmas play. Every year, the school would make us, even the infants, act on the stage. The teachers would choose our roles for us secretly, tell us our roles, and then hand us our scripts. When we got our scripts, that meant we were all handed a mission to memorize all the words in our script. It might be too easy for you, but it was a lot of work and hard for me. Imagine when there were lots of people watching you and you needed to count down from 5,000 and people just shouted random numbers in your ears. You would probably get the idea. It was hard enough memorizing all the expressions, actions, and locations where I should be in all of the scenes. When we were on the stage, we need confidence. Therefore, practice is the only way to make it. Before we were acting in the play in front of everyone, we would have rehearsals almost every day. We would act out only a scene or two every time. Our teacher directed us and decided if we were good enough to move on to the next scene. Each scene, we had to dance, sing, and say out our lines. The whole play was an hour long. We used up 4 months to practice. That was a very long time, but it was worth it. Every day, the teacher would let us stop doing math or some other subject and took us to the big hall to practice. After the rehearsal, I was so tired and I didn't want to talk. During the rehearsal, I would get nervous, then my voice became shaky, and I would feel like there was an earthquake happening, but it's really just me feeling lightheaded. Well, that was the first time, so it's okay to be like that. On the first rehearsal, it was easy to practice because we could just read our lines from our script. The teacher only taught us how to express each line. On the second time, the teacher made us add facial expressions and actions. From the third rehearsal, we started memorizing our lines. Almost every day, I would be seen on the stage practicing over and over again with the teacher. At last, the big day came. We wore our costumes and looked carefully through our script. My heart was pounding when there were only a few minutes left before the play started. When we were on the stage, we had to speak louder because we didn't have a microphone. In some scenes, I needed to sing songs about baby Jesus. Then I would keep on acting out on the stage until the scene ended. When we were acting in the last scene, I was the lead singer. After all these dancing and singing ended, we said thank you to the audience and made our way down the stage. Although I was off the stage for the first few minutes, my heart was pounding quickly, but after a few more minutes, it was beating slower and slowly back to normal. It felt so good to get rid of all the pressure and worries. I was happy with that acting in a play again for a while. When we were acting in the rehearsal, I wouldn't be as nervous, although I took it seriously as a real play. But it was a different story during the showtime. Even I was so nervous, I still managed to speak. Not stare and gape like a fish. That would be horrid and I wouldn't want a disaster like that to happen. Otherwise, things could get ugly. Acting in front of everyone was a little scary. As long as we were well prepared, there would be nothing to worry about. Practice makes perfect. Thank you, everyone.